and foremost, I want to say a huge thank you to my patrons out there because y'all have made this new backdrop possible. Australia, y'all ready? Guess what I'm doing, Laganja?
What are you doing, sister?
I am dancing in one of the bootleg unofficial beaches at Down Under.
Oh, okay. Well, you know I love to boot scoot boogie, so I'm here for that. Hashtag Laganja's Dance School.
Are you excited for these queens? Because what? We're taking Bootleg International, also known as going on Zoom.
Bootleg Opinions.
This video is sponsored by Opinion Outpost. Stop. Are you tired of hearing our opinions and want to give your opinions and get paid on top of that too? Well, darling, here's how it works. All you gotta do is take surveys. And some of the rewards, oh my god, you're gonna be amazed. Target, Domino's, Home Depot, PayPal, Apple gift cards, Amazon gift cards, GameStop, Nike. Also, if you need feedback on something that you want to buy and want some reviews on them first, you can also use Opinion Outpost to see if it's right for you or not. And honestly, I've been using this to make extra money on the side during this pandemic. Now, darling, start making money right now on the side and find out the product that you want if it's right for you or not. Now, sashay your way to the link in the description and use my link to start making money now with Opinion Outpost. And thank you to Opinion Outpost for sponsoring this video. Give us your bootleg opinions!
I love it. I am so ready for the franchise to continue exploding into other markets, and I can't wait to see my sisters in Australia. I mean, honey, I love going down under. Oh,
we didn't really get to meet them other than the fact that we saw these 5-second videos of each person.
Well, I was definitely a little confused about the Ruveal. I said, wait, that was really it? I mean, you sent me the link and I just was like, that can't be it. This must be a shortened version. I mean, usually we get to meet the queens or a little something more juicy.
We might be bootleg, but we keep it 100% real, honey. Anyway, this is gonna be the shortest video me and you have ever done because our videos in the past before has always been like a movie-length video.
Well, I swear you always have me on when they do like trilogy runways and I'm just here for hours making these videos with you. So maybe this will be a nice change of pace for everyone.
Category is reveal looks, where they have to show us who they really are in 5 seconds or less. Literally. But I also want to say that I think these are not just reveal looks, but also their entrance looks. Am I correct? Because it seems like they're entering the workroom.
I mean, I do think you are very well versed when it comes to drag race history, so I'm gonna have to agree with you and say these are most likely their entrance looks as well.
Yeah, so these are entrance/reveal looks. And if you're new to the Bootleg family, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends all about the series. And join my Patreon. We have a lot of fun over there, and there's a bunch of exclusive parties, exclusive parties, behind the scenes, and early content. Join my Patreon today so we can pay these queens a little bit more. We first have Anita Wigl'it, and she is serving you a little bit of tuxedo, a little bit of devil with the horns. I think this is a cute look. I like the hair. I like that it's short, so we see the horns on both sides. It's giving me a little bit of casino / executive realness, as if she's Satan's secretary. We see her legs. We see it with the knee-high boots and also the high-cut leotard. It tells me that she's a badass girl. It tells me that she is punk rock. It tells me she's a dancer. But I don't know her personality yet because we haven't met the queens, literally.
Literally. Well, I like the look as well. I think it really is form-fitting and does a lot for her body. I love the placement of the cutout in the center of the chest. I think black and red is always a classic color scheme to go with. I like that she gave us the horns because, as you said, it really told us a little bit about her character. Is it my favorite look? Do I think we'll remember it for years to come? Possibly not, but I do think it is a good look, and I do think she looks like a well put together queen.
She looks like she's about to do splits, dips. She's coming for a gig, girl.
Well, honey, if you haven't learned, when you enter that workroom, you better be able to work right away. So I appreciate a girl who comes in with legs ablazing.
And you clearly made your entrance look memorable because Paramount only feature RuPaul and you.
Oh, yes, let me just brush the dirt off my shoulders. Thank you so much for mentioning that. I was thrilled to death when I saw that. Obviously, I feel like so many people want me to come back to the franchise, but I clearly left my mark. So I'm very grateful that I was the one other queen selected in that 15-second preview.
Out of 1,000 people. Literally, there's 1,000 of us now. All right, and that is Anita Wigl'it based on her entrance look.
All right, up next we have Art Simone. Now, I love this queen. I have been fortunate enough to work with her several times, and when I tell you this bitch always brings it to DragCon, I mean her merch, everything, top line. And I think yet again, she did not disappoint. I love this look. I love the paint splatters. I love the placement of everything. I love the pops of color. I love the beautiful coiffed hair. I think she nailed this look, and this is very memorable for her character.
I agree with you. It tells us who she is. She's fun, she's colorful, and represents her name, Art Simone. Not to be confused with Shart Simone. This is, although a very basic silhouette, we got the top, we got the poofy skirt at the bottom, but the fact that she added splatters of paint in different colors all over it, it makes it really pop, it makes it very fun, and I like the way that she added the similar colors onto her hair. The hair styled beautifully. She also has the little detail with the necklace with the paint to create a necklace piece for her, so I enjoy that. It's fun. We got the stiletto heels and we got the poofy skirt, so it shows her leg again really, really high, and she's well put together.
I also really like how the paint splatters and the waist cincher are done in a latex material, giving it that sheen and shine. I love the play of texture here, and I love how that waist is cinched for the gods.
Right, because it could have easily looked tacky and kind of costumey if she just made it white but with like a matte material of the paint. But the fact that she added that glossy, that latex material on top of it, it gives it that extra push of fashion into it and chic, so I enjoy it.
Work, Art Simone. You got a 100 from us.
Next up is Coco Jumbo, and she's serving you,
Shop Akira from Chicago.
Who?
Well, is she not? I feel like she's giving us a very store-bought dress, mama.
Oh, is that a store in Chicago?
Yeah, Akira, girl. It's a lovely store. Half my wardrobe is from Akira, so no shade to her.
But you know what the thing is? I don't mind it, but this looks like a look you put on to do a YouTube video like us. You know what I mean? It looks good from the waist up. She's got beautiful hair, beautiful mug, a beautiful silhouette, and beautiful jewelries, but from the bust down, it looks a little bit comfortable. It doesn't really tell us who she really is. It just seems like she put on this dress to walk around. So it's a well-made outfit, but it's just not loud.
Not you called her comfortable from the waist down. Yikes, that's the worst read anyone's ever said. I think maybe it's the nude pump. Maybe the classic pump was also kind of giving you not a lot of style or taste. Although, I don't hate the nude pump. I think it was a classic choice. I think she looks great for a meet and greet. I think she looks great for a Wednesday night out. I just think to enter the workroom, it's very safe. But I agree with you, the face, the mug, the hair, it is beautiful, and agreed. On a YouTube video, this would totally get a 100 from me, but I think for a reveal look or for an entrance look, it's lacking.
I don't mind the heels, it's just the cut of the dress. It's very basic. It's a tube dress with a slit on the side. You know what I mean? We've seen it plenty of times. Even non-queens wear this on the street. So it's like a Friday night out at a club. Well, actually, maybe Tuesday night at a club. So.
Well, I agree. That's what I said from jump. It feels store-bought. It doesn't feel custom created for your big moment when you enter the workroom.
Next up, we have Elektra Shock. At first glance, I enjoy this, but the more I look at it, I'm gonna say this is doing a little bit too much. Why are you laughing?
It was choices, mama. She made choices.
I get the fact that she's doing a nude illusion with the bondage S&M theme going on, and then she's got this Vegas showgirl in the back. If you're gonna do nude illusion full out with this, why is the crotch showing? The nude illusion is supposed to be created throughout the entire body. Here's the thing though, the stones on her pasties and also the stones on her crotch are different colors. It just seems like she's wearing pasties, but not an underwear piece. If this was like a nude leotard, I would have been okay with it, but the fact that she has that nude leotard underneath it to create the nude illusion of skin is not doing it for me. And the fact that she has these pasties and then she's got the trim of the crystals underneath it is doing a little bit too much. And also the cape coat that she has in the back, she didn't need it, I thought.
Woo! Okay, well, not my favorite look. I have to agree the nude illusion is off. I think the fact that her pantyhose are a darker nude than the leotard, that's definitely one of the reasons why we're being thrown off by this. I like the idea of crystals on a nude bodysuit. In fact, I wear this often. I think it's beautiful. I just think it has to be done right and using the type of stones that match the nude flesh color of your body. Now, Mama, there's a lot going on, okay? We got pasties, and then we got crystal adornments underneath the pasties, which for me makes it look like the boob is sagging. So I'm gonna have to say that was a no for me. I love the red color choice. I think that's strong. The cape is there. I don't hate it, don't love it. I mean, I feel like she did kind of need it, but is it the right cape? I'm not for sure. It seems very full up top, and then when you get to the bottom, it's very thin and you can see through it. So that storyline wasn't clear for me. I'm also a little concerned about the hair. I don't quite know what's going on with that hair color line choice. But you know, it's not boring. I do think you're gonna remember it, so I don't totally hate it. I will say that.
But the question though is, will you remember in a positive light though?
Well, Mama, people don't remember me in a positive light, and I'm okay with that. Because at the end of the day, as long as my name is in your mouth, I'm winning.
People remember me as the bootleg queen and the local queen and the most thrifty queen there has ever come out of Drag Race. And I don't mind it. I understand what you meant about the nude illusion if the stones, if they were done in red around the crotch area to match with these pasties and also with the trim around it. If it's done like dripping down around the breast, it would have created a much more appealing look. Because the fact that she's got the silver, she's got the straps, she's got the sheer material in the back, and then she's got the punk rock edgy makeup with that teased out hair, it's a lot of things going on.
I'd rather have too much than not enough though, you know, as the last look was a little safe and off the rack. I like that here she took it somewhere. Maybe it's not where we wanted to go, but she took us somewhere.
The thing is, if you don't want us to talk about your look, then don't go on Drag Race. It's just that simple because...
Girl, literally in an interview the other day, they were like, why won't you go on All Stars? I was like, girl, do you hear how I'm reading these girls for filth? I don't want to go on a show again. Now I'm the person getting read. I much prefer to be over here.
Because honestly, we're just bootleg queens. We're just bootlegging off of Drag Race Down Under, girls. So please excuse us. Next up is Etcetera, Etcetera, and she's giving you an insect.
I love this look. I think it is gorgeous, and she executed it so well. And talk about crystals. I mean, the way that her crystals are placed and then scattered and dispersed coming towards the center of the outfit is so excellent. I love the headpiece, whatever that is. It's so weird and kooky, and I think she just looks gorgeous.
At first glance, I was like, this is a little bit costumey, and then I looked at the details, how it was constructed. And I agree with you, I love it. This is work put into it. It doesn't look store-bought, although it might have the connotation that this is store-bought. But the fact that she's got the boning on the corset, the panels at the bottom, it's got structure, and then the sheer material in the back, and that fascinator headpiece to give you the illusion of an antenna of an insect. The only thing I want to say is maybe like a nude pump, I would rather, because I really want to elongate her legs.
And if I was gonna have to say anything, I would say to lose the necklace. I'm not for sure why this insect is going to a pageant, but I think she needs to return that.
Yeah, maybe like a brown necklace. I would have liked that better.
Or maybe just rock the clavicle, Gorge.
And she is gorgeous, and she's telling us that she is edgy, she is fashionable, and she likes to experiment with drag, even if it means becoming an insect. And next up is Jojo Zaho, and she is, again, doing a little bit too much for me. I think it could be a good look. Maybe if they were worn separately, it would have been a more successful look.
Well, I have to disagree with you, honey. You go, Miss Jojo. I love the look. Now, again, I'm gonna say not for sure about the necklace. The necklace feels like a different period. It also feels a little cheap, but I love the little earring. I love the hair. I love the plastic. I love the one big yellow bow on her waist, the two big yellow bows on top of her legs. I like the clear shoes. I think it's cool. I think it's funky. I think it says Australia. And overall, yeah, I liked it.
You know what I've liked better? I would have liked it without the stockings to see some legs, so that we see more of her body. Because the trim at the bottom of the skirt already is so low, it just makes her look like squashed down for me. And the fact that the shoes are clear and then we see the black stockings, but if she was to get rid of the black stockings, then the skirt and the bow in the back would have really have its moment, but the stockings was too much.
I can see that critique, and I do think if she just had garter belts with the yellow bows on them, that would work just as well. But then we're gonna see her nude pantyhose with the clear shoe, and I actually hate that worse. So I don't know. I feel like it does need the stocking, but maybe black was too much of a hard choice because you're right, it is blending in with the trim of the skirt. So like maybe yellow there or red to bring in the red of her hair. I also really love her clear bag. I think that was a fun addition to the look and really pulled the whole thing together.
Right, and I also want to point out that I don't think she needed the necklace either because it was just worn, just to be worn. I feel like she put that on just because she feels like she needs a necklace on. You know what I mean? If this was like black, I would have liked it better.
Yeah, I really don't think the pearls are speaking to the outfit. I mean, the hair is kind of pin-up-ish, so I get where she was trying to go, but I think just sticking with like the clear crystal earrings and the simple bag would have been enough. Maybe a big yellow ring. Next up is another one of my favorite sisters who I've had the extreme pleasure of working with in Australia, and that is Karen from Finance. Now this queen is hysterical, and she is a fully developed character. So I love the look that she chose. It's very true to who she is. I love the way it fit her body. I love the color. I think it's very older, but that's who she is. So while it's not my taste, I appreciate what she did.
I enjoy this. Karen is telling who she is. She is campy. Yes, it might be a little bit old school, but I don't mind it because it's well put together. We got the hat with the matching colors of the blue going on throughout from the outfits in the hat as well. We see it in the jewels. We see it in the shading with the neck collar. It is well made. It's well structured, although it is like a similar silhouette that we've all seen before, but it's made in a fun fabric that fits her taste. So I enjoy this, and I love the nude heels. It really makes her look really tall, and she looks like she's going to a tea party, and I want to be part of that tea party.
She absolutely is giving us body, and I agree. The nude pump really elongated her leg in a very nice way. And I also agree that the material choice is what makes this more interesting, because it could feel store-bought. Even though it fits her so well, it could feel store-bought. However, I don't think you're gonna find a hot pink and blue lace suit like that in the store. So I really like that she pushed it with that choice. But again, I like that she stuck to who she is. I think her hair looks so pretty, by the way. I mean, really, she's a gorgeous queen.
Tea mama. And she also has the popping bright color of the buttons to decorate the suit, and also the two brooches on opposite sides on her outfit. So that's cool. She told us who she is. She is Karen from Finance, and she is an executive. Love it. It's fun.
She definitely paid attention to detail.
And next up is Kita Mean. I love this. I enjoy this. It's fun, it's anime, it's campy, it's silly, it's drag, it tells us who she is. And I love the big hair to proportionalize with the big shoulders and also the big skirt that she has going on at the bottom. And the skirt as well, it is trimmed with the pink, with the yellow, with the green, with the blue. And also we see all those colors throughout the entire outfit, from the hair, to the bow, to the shoulders, to the middle of the outfit, to the dress, to the shoes. I love this. You can tell this was made specifically for her. And she added a blue belt around herself. Yes, gone.
Well, we all love a blue belt, don't we? I agree, sister. I absolutely adore this look. And when I actually saw the lineup of the girls, I thought this was Art Simone because it felt very similar to something she might do. But I really love the way that this queen interpreted all these fun, bright colors. I think the headpiece is amazing and very classic to the Australian Mardi Gras vibe. And I love how the outfit has the same metallic as the headpiece. I think it fits her well. I love the color placement of the socks and the shoes. I just think it's fun. It makes me smile, and it's definitely something I'm going to remember. I mean, rainbow bright come to life. Bringing to the workroom next, we have Maxi Shield, honey, giving you violet Beauregard realness, purple people eater, honey, and I am
not liking it.
I'm okay with it. I mean, mama, those are bigger than Dolly Parton, so that first just really took me out of it. But I mean, I think she's going for that fun camp vibe. I do think the outfit fits her well, but it's definitely not my favorite. I feel like the makeup is so dark and so smoky and heavy, and the outfit's kind of light and like going to evening. So I'm not for sure how those two are correlating. I do like that she chose a pant to give us more body, I think the shoes are super great and super high and fierce, but overall the whole look isn't speaking to me as one.
I think it could be a good look if she edited it or wear them separately. This is giving me Elizabeth Taylor meets Ursula. It's very purple, it's very fun, it's very classic Hollywood. There's a few problems. I'm gonna start off with the first problem that I have. is the bottom of the pants is too short. It's okay to have them short, but make them just a little bit longer so that it's in the middle of her cap, because right now it just seems like they're the length of jogging shorts. And also the necklace doesn't really go together with this look because it's too short, it's too evening gown, it's too pageantry. I would say bring it all the way down because it seems like she's got these two big jewelries and then she's got this short necklace and then it's just choking her. And then the shawl cape thing she has in the back, it was too small. The hair was bigger than the cape that she has on. If she has it dragging on the floor as if she's going to a very fancy pool party at the nighttime, this would have been a really successful look. I just think she needs to add a little bit more fabric to the cape that she has on, make the pants a little bit longer, and change up the necklace. I think this would have been a cool look.
I love that you be wearing long capes to the pool, sister. We have got to go have a pool date together and wear our long capes. I thought I was the only one who did this.
Girl, we're drag queens.
I absolutely agree with you about the pant length. Should have gone down further. I agree that the cape feels a little flimsy as well, but I really do like the hair. I think the big hair is beautiful. I love how it's coiffed. I think she's a very pretty queen, but again, those pageant accessories are totally distracting me. I mean, I've just never really understood it since my season. Jocelyn Fox, she wore her necklace a million times, girl. I thought we learned from my season, just let the pageant jewelry go unless you're serving us classic pageant eleganza.
Right, and Jocelyn Fox wore in every episode for a different occasion. I want to point out that I would have liked this look without the shawl. I wouldn't have minded because we can still see her beautiful tattoos.
I feel like the tattoos and the smoky eye, those definitely go together. But the whole look is one, like I said, I'm still a little confused.
Next up is Scarlet Adams. I like this look. It's simple. It's kind of similar to Karen from Finance. Yes, we've seen it before, but it doesn't look store-bought because she's incorporated change. She incorporated that leather and S&M throughout the outfits. She means business and she's here to have a good time. It's safe though, but I enjoy it. It's a put-together look.
I enjoy this look as well. I do think it is on the safer side, but I do think it is classic. I love the short hair. I think the mug is stamped and beautiful. And I do like that it is giving us her personality. Obviously, she's a little bit business and a little bit party. And I like that she gave us that leather and chains with the executive realness. I think that's a nice contrast. And again, it allowed us a little bit into who she is.
Right, and it's well made, and I also like the spiky blazer tuxedo moment that's going at the bottom. And I also like the chains dripping, and also I like the leather bra illusion that she's created.
And I like that she's branding herself with the Scarlet necklace. You know, I think that's great. Right away, when they show that close-up shot, you're letting people know, this is who I am, baby. It's right here.
And if y'all had a great time today, our Venmos and our PayPals are in the link in the description below. Support pandemic drag! Now, Laganja, who is your favorite queen from Drag Race Down Under? And only pick one.
Well, if I only have to pick one, I would have to go with Kidda Mean. I really think she delivered that Australian spirit, and I really, really loved how bright and fun and colorful and loud her outfit was.
My favorite twos are Art Simone and Kidda Mean, but I'm gonna give it to Kidda Mean because it is loud, it tells us who she is, and it's fun. Now, Laganja, thank you so much for joining Bootleg Opinions as we go down under.
Well, thank you as always for having me on Bootleg Onions. You know, my breath smells so gorgeous after this always, and I appreciate you. You can find me on all platforms at Laganja Estranja, except for TikTok. There I am the only Laganja Estranja.
My name is Yuhua Hamasaki. You can find me on all platforms.
Bye, sister. Love you.
Bye, Laganja.